Insurance Week before you. We pray that everything that you plan to do, you may feel it and that it may be a success. We pray all this through Christ our Lord.
Thank you very much, Marion. We are going to start off this meeting with the preamble from the Director, Learning, Research and Market Development, Mr. Sandy, who's going to take us through what this week is all about, why we all need to be there, why our parents need to be there, and why everyone else must be part of this insurance week. Mr. Sandy, you are very much welcome.
Thank you very much. Our Chief Executive Officer, plus the media fraternity. Yes, we want to welcome you to our third Insurance Week. This is the third in a row. And why the Insurance Week, or what is it all about? The Insurance Regulatory Authority of Uganda has a mandate to, among other things, develop the insurance market. And we realized that one way to do that is to commit some time, to dedicate a period which is squarely discussing insurance and the related services. So we came up with the concept of the Insurance Week, where we meet the public that we serve, both the masses but also the corporates. This time round, we bring ourselves to the people, because we realize that if people cannot come to us, let's go to them. So we make ourselves available so that people can speak to us. And that's the more reason why we have a number of players around, but we also have our sister institutions like DPF, because there is a lot that we do in common, that we share in common. When we talk about resilience, DPF plays a critical role. And that's why you will see, among others, we have other partners who are not necessarily mainstream insurance. Now, the Insurance Week is going to basically involve sessions where we shall be discussing topical issues ranging from the different insurance products on the market, issues addressing the various challenges that people have faced over the years. Some of them we have documented, others we shall hear them from the public. We shall have career talks, because we expect even young people who are looking for career prospects to come. So we shall have career talks. We shall have business advisory services, especially as far as risk management is concerned. But we also intend to have what we have called a joint corporate social responsibility activity, because we realized that giving back to the public that we serve is a good thing. So working together with our partners, we've put together resources, and we are going to offer some medical services. So we have a medical camp that will be providing some, I would not call it very advanced, but appropriate medical advisory and medical care. Now, Farida had asked why you should come and why you should tell everybody to come. This opportunity comes once in a year, where you are going to find the regulator, the different players, the reinsurance companies, the brokers, the insurance companies, DPF, and other colleagues that we have partnered with at the same place. So meaning that it's an opportunity for you to understand. Knowledge is power, and therefore we want to encourage everybody to come and participate. So tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend that the week begins on the 6th at the railway grounds, and it's a must attend for everybody. It culminates into the Innovation Award, which will be on Friday. So Monday to Thursday, we shall be at the ground where everybody is invited. Friday, we shall be at Serena. The only unfortunate bit is that the attendance at Serena is by invitation, but we shall make sure that we make this information accessible to the public through a number of media platforms. And it is on that day, Friday, that we shall be recognizing those different players that have stood out from the others in terms of doing things differently, in terms of improving service delivery to the public, in terms of coming up with innovative solutions that respond to the needs of the public. So that is it as a way of preamble. The CEO probably will be highlighting the other specifics as
of Insurance Regulatory Authority, our partners in this drive, the directors of Insurance Regulatory Authority, and the press. Thank you very much for coming to attend this event. And to my hosts, thank you for inviting us. I'd like to speak briefly about the Deposit Protection Fund. The Deposit Protection Fund is a government of Uganda agency which provides protection to depositors of institutions that are regulated by the Bank of Uganda. And the protection that we give as at today is up to 10 million shillings. That means that in the unlikely event that your bank is closed by the Bank of Uganda, you will not go away with nothing. At least we shall pay you up to 10 million shillings. But that depends on what you hold in your account. So if you have 1 million shillings, we'll not pay you 10 million. We'll pay you up to the 1 million. But if you have 15 million, we'll pay you up to the 10 million. And the question is always asked, but if I have more than 10 million, what happens to the amount above that? That will be paid to you later when the liquidation process takes place. But the Deposit Protection Fund comes immediately to pay you once the bank is closed without even waiting for proceeds from liquidation. So where does the Deposit Protection Fund get money from? We get contributions from the banks that you deposit your money in. They give us premiums on an annual basis. And this is sort of a slight similarity that we have with the traditional insurance because we get premiums. When we get those premiums, we invest them in treasury bills and bonds, and the fund has continued growing. So the message that I want to share with the public is that bank with confidence because your deposits are protected up to 10 million. Now, if you have more than 10 million, it's expected that you should be able to monitor the performance of your financial institution because deposit insurance traditionally is supposed to cover the small, unsophisticated, uneducated depositor. That depositor who just takes their money to, once they see bank, they'll take their money there. They have no more information about that financial institution. But you who might have more than the 10 million, you're expected to be reading the financial performance of your institution, getting information from credible sources. And the credibility of those sources is very important. That does not include rumors that you hear on social media that bank X is closing. Then you also say that, oh, now my bank is closing. And we're encouraging the public to dispel all those rumors because many times those rumors can bring down that particular financial institution, and they are very risky to a financial sector. And you will recall that all of us, the players here, are trying to develop the financial sector from different angles. So
I'll start by congratulating the Insurance Regulatory Authority for organizing the third Insurance Week. Congratulations. Of course, with the mentorship of our CEO, we stopped there CEO, not CEO IRA, So we thank you so much for putting this together. And being the third one, I think it's an indication that the other two were successful. Then I would also like to thank IRA for putting together this platform, because this platform is bringing together all of us insurance players. The insurance players I'm talking about are cutting across from insurers, agents, brokers, reinsurers. So when we all come together in one place, we'll be able to interact with you, the public, and you get to understand, what we do as a sector in the different aspects which I've just mentioned. So, like it has already been mentioned, you are all encouraged to come and interface with us and appreciate what differentiates a reinsurer from an insurer, a broker from an agent, and how we all contribute towards serving you as the public. We believe that after this 1 week, when you interact with us, you'll be able to appreciate our products and services better, but also you'll be able to also appreciate how affordable our products and services are. By and large, we've always been seen as being very expensive, offering very complicated services and products, but we believe that with this interface that you're going to have with us, you'll be able to appreciate what we offer even much better, and also realize how affordable these products and services are. This also will ultimately result in an increased uptake of our products and services, we believe, being that you'll have understood them better. And if there's anything that may not be clear, as you interface with us, we'll also be availing you our contacts where you can be able to find us, and we can be able to even engage further for your better appreciation of our services. So we encourage you all to come and join us during this Insurance Week to make sure that we all interface, we all interact, and make sure that we all appreciate what our sector does and how it contributes to the public and also to the economy of Uganda. I thank you so much.
Now allow me to invite our chairman, Mr. Paul Mohammed.
Our CEO, IRA, all protocol observed. Once again, I'm Paul Mohammed, Chairman of the Insurance Brokers Association of Uganda. Allow me to share our appreciation to the Insurance Regulatory Authority for making this Appreciation Week happen. This is the third year running and quite important for us as an industry. What we have seen over the years is that we still have a lot of work to do in the market in engaging and listening to our public. So through this week, we believe we'll be able to listen, we'll be able to engage with the general public, and be able to come up with products that factor in the needs of the public out there. So we look forward to making the cry out there so that all those who had issues, all those who are not aware, are able to use this week. We'll be able to raise the awareness within the industry. The insurance has a lot of solutions for the problems that are out there, whether it is life kind of problems, whether it's non-life kind of problems. You have the farmers, you have micro products, but rather than roll out products just like that, it's important to understand what the public out there thinks. And that's what we are looking forward to do. So mine is not to repeat what has been said before, but to really welcome you all and make the rallying cry out there so that we can get as many people as possible come, share with us, engage us, we listen to them, and come up with better products that meet the needs of our public. I thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The CEO IRA, fellow friends from the IRA, colleagues and partners on this assignment, once again, good morning. I am here to represent my CEO, Mr. John Antisache, who is away on an assignment in Mauritius. But first of all, allow me to thank IRA for the second year running for organizing the Insurance Week. I think that we are making steady progress in terms of how we are moving. And of course, for us as the insurers, on behalf of all the insurers, we are extremely excited to have this week because we think that this is, for us as insurers in this country, to be able to get closer to the customers out there. Of course, one would wonder what the UIA is, which is Uganda Insurers Association that I'm representing. Uganda Insurers Association has a number of members in the non-life, in the life and pensions, and micro-insurers, which stretch to about 36 members. Of course, to us, this Insurance Week is very, very critical, because this is an opportunity where we'll be engaging, like previous partners have mentioned ably. This is an opportunity where the public will be engaging closely with the insurer that you know, with the challenges that you've had with insurance. So you'll come close with understanding what insurance is all about and why insurance is very, very important. And of course, having come from episodes of COVID, I'm sure that all of us out there are able to appreciate the relevancy of insurance. And of course, it's all evident that now that the parents have just taken back their children to school, things like savings become very important for families. And of course, in the life perspective, you'll appreciate that insurance provides solutions through which any individual in this country can start saving as low as 50,000 shillings on a monthly basis and ultimately be able to pay for their children's future in terms of education. So this is going to be an opportunity where the young, the old, and the corporates come over to interact with us in this space to really appreciate the relevancy of insurance. Certainly, like the entire team has affirmed to you, will be at the grounds. So feel free to come at the grounds. But those who will not be able to come to the grounds, we're going to also have a conversation online. So different insurers out there, the different insurance companies that you know, both at micro, at conventional insurance, you should be able to pick information online. So feel free to also go out there and pick that information online with the hashtag Insurance Week 2023 and be able to pick the conversation of ultimately what we'll be sharing. But most importantly, if you're in Kampala, this is an opportunity for you to come to the grounds. We share extensively about what insurance can do for you.
I'd like to recognize the CEO of IRA and all the team here at IRA and all our partners in this journey of the third Insurance Awareness Week. Thank you so much. As ITC, the Insurance Training College, this week will give us the opportunity to engage the public, first to know, for them to know who ITC is and what our role is, the initiatives that the college has put in place, both to serve the industry and also the public. Most people do not know that the Insurance Training College serves members even outside the industry. So this will give us an opportunity to engage the public, but also to listen, because as the Insurance Training College, our mandate is to professionalize all the people or all the employees who work within the insurance sector. But this is a time where we're going to take advantage of engaging the public to listen and to see if there has been any challenges, how we can improve ourselves as a college, and how we can improve the workforce within the industry. But also, it will be time to get feedback. We need to have both the positive and the negative feedback. So it will be an opportunity to also enjoy positive feedback on how our workforce within the industry is performing at a professional level. So next week, we are very excited and we are thankful to IRA to give us this opportunity. We shall be there to showcase what we have to offer our services at Insurance Training College, both to the people who come from the industry, but also outside the industry.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. They introduced some people, but others were not introduced. Let me start with this team. We have Director of Legal and Secretary to the Authority, Francesca Kakoza. Marion didn't stand up. Marion Nanchawasajja, if you want me, you cannot get me without her. Kenneth, is it Bukenya? This Gilbert, yes, his name confuses me. Gilbert Dorin, there is Janat there. There is Shiba, where is Shiba now? I saw her. She's there. She's Farida Kulabako, Communications. Who else? We have Sampo there. I think that's the team from IRA which is here. Then also this team, we didn't introduce from Brokers Association, the CEO is there. And this one used to be my old friend, but he ran away and hid somewhere. Patrick Zaga is the Director of Communications in DPF. Okay. All right. So that's the team we have here. And I would like once again to welcome you to this launch of the Insurance Week. Our dear esteemed partners, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I recognize Uganda Insurers Association, the Insurance Training College, the Insurance Brokers Association of Uganda, Uganda Re, ZEPRI, Depots Protection Fund, the Media Fraternity, and all other people we are partnering with to ensure that we have a successful Insurance Week. Good morning. I am delighted to speak to you this morning as we launch the 2023 Insurance Week. As you are aware, this is a flagship event for the insurance industry, which we host annually as the Insurance Regulatory Authority in partnership with all other partners who have been already presented to you. As you are aware, this is the third of its kind. And indeed, from the experiences we gathered from the first two, they are helping us to ensure that this one is more successful. You may recall, we changed this event from being held in December to being held in March so that we give enough time to the players to exhibit whatever they have been able to innovate within the year. This year's annual Insurance Week will run from March 6th to 10th at the Railway Grounds, Kampala, and it is organized under the theme of Be Insured, Will Bear Your Risk. Indeed, one would ask whether the Insurance Regulatory Authority bears the risk, but if they bear the risk, that is a good job for us. And if they do not, then we are as good as also not being here. Let me first give it some medicine. And some people would say that I fear dying too much. Who wouldn't fear? Now, for you fear, you haven't reached where I am, but you can imagine if you are here and you die just like that. The theme for this year is carefully chosen to ensure that we address the risk management, which is the underlying tenet of the insurance industry. We know that certain risks are beyond the resources of the individuals and indeed our businesses, and they need partners to take care of them. This responsibility is done by the insurance companies, who are the professional risk managers. As the Insurance Regulatory Authority, and indeed our partners, we felt it important to dedicate a special week in a year to make sure that we give back, and indeed we hear from you. As already stated by one of the partners, we want to hear the good and the bad, and we want to take everything you bring in good faith. We also want to ensure that at least some services are given free of charge to the population so that you remain healthy and you can insure more. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to promote the insurance awareness during this week. And when we do this, this will stimulate demand. This will ensure that as customers take up the insurance they need, they are sure of protection, and we are aware that there will not be any cases of each or any accusing the other of not doing his role. We also showcase the different players and the different products which are on the market. This is intended to ensure that you hear as much as is provided and you make a decision when you have all the information you require. And thirdly, we do give back to the community, and this is done through the corporate social responsibility duties. Several activities have been lined up for the event and during this week. These include blood donation, free eye checkups, medical camp, free consultations on all insurance-related matters, among others. Ladies and gentlemen, this event will be attended by all insurance industry licensed players and key stakeholders who will share the pertinent information on how Ugandans can better protect themselves and their families and their enterprises from the unforeseen risks. It is still fresh in our minds to recall what we went through during COVID. And at least those who had the medical insurance policies were rest assured that in case they fall sick, they will be treated using the medical insurance cards they hold. There will also be presentations on various insurance-related topics, including policyholders' rights and obligations, the different insurance classes on the market, and we will have also career talks. This week will be crowned on Friday, March 10th, with the 2022 Insurance Innovations Awards Gala. And the guest of honor will be the Minister of Finance, Honorable Matia Kasaija, and other dignitaries have already confirmed their attendance. Let me take this opportunity, therefore, to invite all Ugandans, both insured, prospective, and even those who have never thought of insurance, to come to the railway grounds next week, beginning Monday, in big numbers, to learn more about insurance and also to get some of the free services we are giving back to the community. Insurance players will showcase the different products, and I end with the words of Nathaniel Branden, who is a Canadian-American psychotherapist and writer. He said, "The first step toward change is awareness. The second step is acceptance. I want to encourage all Ugandans to be aware at all times and also to make decisions and move in the direction which the world is moving. You will never succeed in your business, you will never succeed in your life if you are not protected and if one calamity will finish your business and yourself. Let's all get insured. I want to thank you for listening to me, ladies and gentlemen.